Yes. Right
now?
So I can tag.
How do I check the comments? It's fine.
Oh, what the hell is up today, folks? Welcome everybody to Shut Up, Let's Talk, episode 20, guys. The dub edition, if anybody ever grew up in the 2000s. Guys, joined today by Jade Antonie. How the hell is it going today? How are you, Jade?
Hey everybody, thanks so much for having me.
Good Lord.
We got
been an adventure, guys.
We're an hour late, so thank you so much for being here. Because
we're an hour late.
We like that.
An hour late. We have been quite, it's I don't know how much time passed. It's amazing that when everything goes wrong, time just speeds up like you would not believe.
Always.
Yeah, sometimes days take forever to finish, right? And then other days we have the worst ones, and those are always the long, painful days. Oh man, Jade, how are you today, by the way? How's life?
I'm super good. I'm having a good day. How are you guys? I'm just so excited to be here, and I'm kind of nervous, but I'm kind of excited to answer all your questions and get this shit rolling.
I know, man. It's gonna be a good time. Is it your first podcast?
Hold on, we have a celebrity appearance. Pudding! Bing! I look nervous. My dog is.
Please, bring him in. Bring him in.
Bing, 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 bing.
We're dog friendly on Shut Up Let's Talk.
Bing! Dog friendly. Come, Pooh! Everybody, pudding!
Oh, dog time! Yay! Everybody say hi to the dog. Let me go ahead and
I look nervous. My dog is.
Please, bring him in.
He doesn't like people at all, so go.
Oh my god. Anyway, guys, how's everything going tonight? So the topic tonight, folks, Jade, you are a makeup artist, right?
Indeed, I am.
That is the thing
you
you definitely do.
Your makeup questions.
Now, the thing I wanted to bring up tonight, all right? So I'm not gonna sit here and talk about the new Jeffree Star makeup. I don't know about it, but I wanted to talk about society, all right, people. They have a problem, or it's a love-hate relationship with makeup itself. Okay. And a lot of people ask me what I mean by that. People love makeup because it gives you confidence, right? It can give you confidence. It's not automatic, but it can, right? For a lot of people, imagine if you had like a scar on your face and it made you feel really uncomfortable. You could cover that up, right? All of a sudden, that small little insecurity, which is understandable, is kind of covered up. You feel a little better about that, you know. The main thing, people's problem with makeup, right? An unnecessary problem is that they feel that the confidence is fake, you could say. You know, they always ask, oh, you know, if I took the makeup off, would you still be the same person? Would you still feel the same? You'd maybe still be a beautiful person, but would you feel the same without it? And that's my whole thing. I guess that's what I wanted to talk about tonight, because I think it's an interesting little world to kind of work on interesting little topic. First of all, how do you feel about that?
It's truly about self-reflecting and making sure you feel the same way with and without makeup. I mean, I've always been the type of person that lets other people live, and if it's not on my face and it doesn't directly, you know what I mean, affect me, then I butt my way out of it. But a lot of people seem to think that it isn't a choice, and it's like it makes you like this fake person or whatever. And I just think that ultimately you have to be comfortable with yourself, with or without makeup, which is why I started this YouTube channel that I do. It's really, really hard to put yourself out there and people and like just be completely like made up all the time, and then come on camera and just be like this bare-faced 9-year-old looking ass person.
But your YouTube videos are really, really good, by the way. Spoiler alert, they're really good, and they're well made.
I'm super hard on myself when it comes to that, because I'm like always about quality, but I just thought to myself, I was like, okay, just put them out there. People had been asking me since 2009, like, do makeup videos, and finally in 2016, 2017, I got that together and I did it. It's an expensive hobby, to say the least. It takes much time and energy. Editing itself takes like 4 hours. It's
So you do everything yourself. That's actually what I wanted to ask. Oh, Jade, if you don't mind, do you mind sharing the video really quick, the stream, so that your followers can see it?
Yes.
Yeah, just do that really quick. I forgot to. I was just taking a look at the shares and everything, trying to make sure. Taking a look at the chat. We got so many awesome faces in the chat tonight. What's up, everybody? We got my good friend Janine. We got Lexi. We got Jenny. We got a bunch of cool people tonight. We got Brad. All sorts of Brad people. Melissa, John. Man, I'm just going through a bunch of names. It literally looks like I'm going through like a baby name list, but...
Jennifer Ochoa, Lexi, my girls, thank you so much for waiting. I know you girls were hitting me up like, where the fuck are you? Well, we're here now, so thanks so much for joining us. It means a lot.
It really does, honestly, and I really, really appreciate it. You know what? We'll get back to the topic in a quick second, but, we've been doing this... I've been doing the show 4 weeks in a row consistently at the same time, because I've been trying to keep it that way, and it's helped out a lot, and I really do appreciate everybody that comes out and hangs out, because it is a good time. And cheers to all of you. Everybody go get a beer. I hope everybody has a drink. Cheers to everybody tonight. I hope everybody's having a good one. What's in your cup, everybody? Jesus. Anyway, so we were talking about society's love-hate relationship with makeup. Okay, for anybody that caught up a little late on the conversation, yes, makeup can definitely give you some confidence. At the same time, the people's argument against it is that it's a cover-up, and they feel like it covers up part of your confidence. To me, I'll get my little thing out. I think it deserves a place in the world. I mean, what's wrong with being a little bit insecure? I mean, aren't we all? We definitely can be about something or another. It's very rare to find somebody that doesn't find something wrong with themselves. Okay, and if you're, and it's a lot more than just trying to cover up your mistake, imperfections. It's a lot more than just that. Okay, it's to some people it's artistic. To some people, it's a hobby. They like the products. They like some of the products are organic, and they environment friendly, and sometimes people feel they feel good about buying makeup. It's kind of like guys with their cars and guitars and all this cool stuff that we like to talk about. I don't want to separate everything into men and women, because there are guys that wear makeup too. Let's not forget about that. But at the same time, let's look at the major market. I don't know. I think makeup definitely is not. It's not a problem. My only problem, I guess I don't have a problem with it, but when I do see people contouring their cleavage, it is kind of crazy.
I agree.
That's a little much. If you're gonna contour your tits, I mean, come on.
I was actually gonna cover that on this broadcast, because I have opinions on that separately, but I'm just gonna piggyback onto what you said really quick about makeup before or whatever. I was just gonna, I don't know. I feel like, actually no, let's get into contouring. That was a good one. Contouring is, at least when you ask a makeup artist, it's a blessing and a curse. A blessing because it looks amazing on film and in photography, but we have all these clients coming up to us, like showing us a picture of a face shape they want, and that blows. Not just that, but like people that'll come up to me and be like, hey, like I want to learn how to contour. I heard that you have to use 8 different shades, and I'm like, no, that's excessive. Makeup shows through. The more layers you pack onto the skin, the more you're gonna see. Physically, it's gonna look cakey and
Cakey, that's the word. I was about to say cakey. That word, that is a very makeup specific synonym. Okay, cakey.
Damn, that girl bad. I see you, bae. I see you. Damn, that's my best friend. Oh, I love this girl.
Thanks everybody in the chat tonight. Jade, I don't know if you have the chat open or anything, but feel free to hang out in there.
Yeah, I had it on my phone.
Yeah, feel free to say what's up. Juan Marquez says he's gay. I'll believe it.
Oh, and this
I know personally. I can agree with that. It's true.
Juan Marquez? Probably. I don't know him, but probably. This all ties into the theme about but like, if you're stupid enough to believe I have like shimmery gold eyelids, then what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Because makeup is something I truly believe is like a creative outlet, or like almost like a zen type thing, like a ritual I do in the morning to help relax me. Like, I suffer from a lot of anxiety and such, and so I feel like whenever I do my makeup, I'm at my most tranquil. It's my me time. I'm there with myself, and so it's just crazy to have people be such haters against it. I'm sorry that you can't blend your eyeshadow, B, but I can help you out with that. Come see me. Let me know. So,
but it's true. It is art, and you know what? Jenny brings up a good point in the chat. She says it's art. It is art. Okay, what's the difference between you drawing on a canvas or drawing on your face?
Right.
Or
Exactly.
like, what's the difference?
If anything, it's harder to draw on a moving face. I've been
a moving vehicle, like most people at red lights, I see.
Yeah. I mean, you don't understand the challenges that I've come across. Like, I've honestly, like, it gets intense. People that come to see me have, like, hella stories, and I've had people that are
Oh, I love that. Okay,
that
okay.
have Tourette's,
Right.
people that have one, like, glass eye, and you have to, it's a challenge. You have to know how to do makeup and make a person ultimately feel beautiful at the end of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's amazing. And you know what? Recently, you brought up, and kind of the reason why I even kind of hit you up over this whole thing. You posted something recently about how you were doing somebody's makeup, and she was talking about how you made her feel so good and so confident in herself, right?
Right.
And I mean, can you talk about that for a second, because that was a really cool little thing. I mean, it's basically that, that the story is that, but
The
I thought
story
that was really
that
that was
was
great.
one of many stories
Exactly.
that I've had come across in my fields of work because I had all these dreams about, like, I had all these aspirations about being a star and being this and that, and so I got into this makeup world and I started to see the difference I would make in people's lives by just putting something on their face. It's ridiculous. Like, just showing a little act of kindness and not being an ass. Like, hey, oh, you want to try on some eyeshadows? Okay, cool. I got you. You do that, and at the end, they're just like, wow, I feel so great. You don't understand. I'm going through a divorce, so you don't understand. I'm going through chemotherapy, or
Wow.
just a million things that you'd never see coming just hit you like a rock, and you just feel just incredible,
You feel like you're helping
selfless.
them, though, and people really downplay it like it's just some makeup, man. But it's more than that. It's kind
No.
of the message that you're kind of giving these people, and that confidence helps, man. Because I think the best thing you could ever do is empower somebody. All right,
Oh my God,
if
yeah.
if you want to do somebody a favor, empower them. Okay, give them the strength to be able to give them the fishing rod. Don't just give them the fish over and over again.
It's not hard to make someone's day. It's truly not. And it makes you feel so much better.
I
So,
agree. So I don't know. I think as a for you being a makeup artist and being able to help people out, and I don't know. Like I said, it's so much more than makeup, and that's kind of the thing. And the whole argument about what is it? Is it fake up? They call it fake up. It I don't understand why that has to be anybody else's problem. And I was talking about it on the men's side. On the men's side, because a lot of guys go, "Oh man, I'd never wear makeup, bro. I would never wear." You know what? At the end of the day, your beard, that big ass beard that covers half your ugly ass face,
oh, he
that is your
tried.
makeup, son. That is your makeup, brother. The expensive watch that you're wearing that distracts us from your face. That is makeup. Your suit, your tucked in shirt, all sorts of little things like that. Guys show off in so many different ways than just showing their tits, their cleavage off or whatever. They have their own way of doing things, and it bothers me that guys can't understand that we have our own little quirks on the men's side about those kind of things.
And also, like, how does it directly affect you? Like, seriously, I don't understand. I'll never understand that. I mean, that's something that we're going to struggle with as human beings for the rest of our lives. Just people having a problem with something that makes you happy. Like, what the
Exactly.
fuck? It blows my mind.
Yeah.
Mm.
Jenny said men were the first to wear makeup.
They actually were, yeah. We weren't allowed to wear makeup as women, and men were the only ones allowed to be on stage. And this goes back to BC. And being a makeup artist is one of the first professions besides prostitution that there ever was that they can date.
No
They have,
comparison there, all right? Relax.
I mean, if you think so, but yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, definitely men were the first ones for
That's
sure.
amazing, and it's true. I mean, hello, if we look at all these dollar bills, right? Everybody on there has a powdered wig on. They got, you think all
They've
the
got that.
presidents on the dollar bill didn't have a little bit of makeup on? Come on, guys.
Benjamin has like an on fleek ass contour. I don't know if
Yeah, look at Lincoln with the Johnny Depp cheekbones.
you. Damn. I was about to bring one out, but it's too far. But yeah.
Every yeah. Oh
I'm trying to
man.
read through these comments really quick to see. Anybody have any questions? This will be
Does
good.
anybody have any questions? T. Brad Smith, Dr. Brad, good guy, says also in court the men wore makeup, not just in theater. There you go.
Damn.
The hoity-toity judges of yesteryear.
Gotta be on fleek
They
when
didn't
just.
have the rosy cheeks, right? Those were those judges that would just like hit the gavel down and be like, "Urgh," out of the courtroom. Urgh. Those were those guys. Now we're talking about that Monet. Oh, Faden. Oh, Faden always got his mind on the buck, bro. On the buck. Mm-mm-mm. Well done, Fade. And thank you for joining thank you for joining the chat tonight, man. Everybody's so cool tonight.
I feel like I'm getting all the comments pretty late. I don't know why.
It happens. Maybe you can try refreshing the page. Sometimes it happens. Like this. That's the wonderful thing about live streaming, folks. That it's live, but kind of. You know what I mean? Like there's always maybe going to be a 20 or 30-second delay amongst everybody altogether. But
right.
Yeah, for Facebook's doing its thing. It was such a pain in the ass trying to get everything together today, folks. That's just some background info. You know, I really had to download an older version, newer version. Oh, anyway, for anybody wondering what the hell happened earlier. But anyway. Jade, so you were on YouTube. How are you finding that? Like, you know,
oh my god,
you have some really cool. You got some really cool comments and stuff. I actually checked some of your comments out on the videos, and they were great, man. There were a lot of nice people, a lot of support.
I've got a lot of support, thank goodness, and I appreciate every single one of them. And they're consistent. Like if I'll post anything, they're always there to support. But I have some pretty bad ones.
Oh,
I have
no.
comments that are like, what the fuck? Look at the view. Like, stop looking at the viewfinder and look at the camera. And it's just kind of creepy. Like, why do you want me to look at the camera so bad? But anyway, for the most part, YouTube is pretty difficult. And that's kind of why I built my social media presence that I have right now on Instagram. Because I knew that it'd kind of just follow through with whatever else I wanted to do. And it's been helpful. But YouTube is just so time-consuming.
YouTube is very time-consuming, man.
And I haven't even been able to cash my first checkout or anything because you need to reach like a certain amount before you can cash the check. So it's insane. Like you need to basically just stay really consistent. And I have been anything but effective these past few months. So I just got to get it together. I feel like I can do it. I just need to find the time. It's hard.
It's really hard. Trust me, man. Like a lot of people even. And this is the thing. This is why, and you know, Jade, even for you. I mean, come on, we're content creators, okay? Like, you know, at the end of the day, like, I hate putting a label on myself because I think that's so restricting, right?
Right.
You know, I hate being like, yes, I'm a content creator. Nice to meet you. God, I hate that. I hate that. That's so schmoozy. I hate that. But at the end of the day, that's what we do, you know. And I'll tell you, you know, the editing video, the whole thing is great. But you know what? Switching to live video, man, it's been a blessing in disguise. Okay, like it's something that I've thought about for a long time, but now that. Because now we're able to actually be here with the people. Everybody's able to watch with us and from the comfort of their own home, and it's just it's so much more fun when it's live. It's kind of like you're watching TV, but it's, you know, your friends, you know, or people that you know you want to get to know. It's pretty cool. I like it. So if I give you, you know, if I could ever give you my 2 cents, I would say try the live video scene. Could be really rad.
I'll definitely give it a shot, man. That's a good.
Never know. Avenues are cool, man.
Well, I want to go into what Lex asked me. What's the best concealer in your opinion? Okay, Lex, for a long time, I thought it was going to be the MAC concealer. I really do love it if you have like a oilier T-zone or just like a mixed skin type. If you're dry like me, lately I tried the Tarte Shape Tape, and nobody's bullshitting you. You know how like you have something just across your feed all the time, and you keep running into it, and you think it's bullshit? Because a lot of people are like paid to advertise. Nobody's bullshitting you. Dude, Tarte Shape Tape is a shit. I love it. I'm wearing it right now. Look.
Nice.
So. Nice.
Noise. All
right now, look.
I was trying to get the chat all worked out here because something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the comments again. So ask away.
It's a good crowd out here tonight. You know what? For somebody that does have oily skin, what is a good thing for that? What is a good remedy for an oily T-zone? I believe you called it.
So for anybody that has an oily T-zone, I definitely always like to start by saying you're fucking blessed because you're going to be on point for the rest of your life.
Yes.
That's just what it is. You're just going to be on point forever. But that's all in the skincare regime. So it's basically just how you take care of your skin. If you are going to wear makeup, it needs to always be set with a powder. It needs to be matte. It can't really fall into like a category of putting satin textures on your face because that's a setup. Your face is just going to... Wow, I'm listening to myself talk. It's so annoying. Hold on. How annoying.
You know, hearing yourself talk for the first time is a very surreal experience because you'll always, you'll be like, damn, this is what other people absorb me as.
Gosh, I feel like a lot of people tell me I can do, what is it, voice dubbing?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to get into voiceover acting, man. If you want to practice together, let's do this, dude.
Let's do this. Can you do one right now so we can get like on another topic?
Yes.
Let's do.
Anyway, you know what? I kind of want to go ahead and do that giveaway really quick, guys. Can we do that?
Ooh, a giveaway!
Can we do a giveaway tonight, guys? There's 26 people in the chat right now, guys. If everybody in the chat right now can go ahead and share the video,
you'll be able to see
Yeah.
Okay.
So if everybody in the chat right now can go ahead and share the video, you guys are all going to be entered into this random pick at the end of the show. At the end of the show, I'm going to go ahead and look back at all the people that shared and go pick a random name. Trust me, it's going to be random. I'm not going to pick Jose. And
damn, he's like.
He knows. That's my dog right there. All right. And today's prize, Dr. Baca, can you go ahead and pass us the prize and also make your cameo and appearance well known? Baca is here today helping out behind the scenes. Everybody say what's up to Baca.
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
What is he holding?
So we're gonna be giving away.
What is the prize today, guys? Reptar,
Oh!
Reptar, gotta get that Reptar. Today, we're going to be giving away a Reptar toy from Burger King, still in the packaging from the late 90s. This is OG right here. This, if you guys grew up watching the Rugrats, this is something that people like and want and need. So,
Reptar Roar.
yes. So
I'm kind of jealous. I want one. Can I enter? Am I allowed?
I mean, you did share it, so your name could happen. Your name could be the one at random. So, anybody that once again, for anybody, we're doing the giveaway right now. So there's a Reptar toy. A Burger
Shout out
King
to
Reptar toy.
Tequila. Shout out to Carlos. Shout out to everybody that's just joining us. Share this shit so you can enter the giveaway.
Exactly. And
thanks
I will
for
send it to you. I will mail it to you. I will spend my actual dollars and mail it to your ass. All right. So that is a thing that will happen. So believe that. I didn't make that shot. I threw the beer cap, but I didn't fucking make it. God damn it. Anyway, so Jade, next topic. Is there anything that you want to talk about? Actually, I want to give the floor to you a little
Juan
bit.
Marquez wants to get a shout out. So shout out to Juan Marquez.
Shout out to Juan Marquez. He is a good boy. He's a good. That's the best I can say about him. He's a good one. Juan Marquez.
All right. So
Thank
what do we
you for showing.
want to cover next? Well, that's what you were asking, yeah?
Yeah, I wanted to open the floor to you a little bit. I wanted to ask you if there's anything that you wanted to kind of talk about. What's something that you where do you want to take the makeup scene? Like, what's your goal to it? Like, would you like to maybe what's the next step for you? Would you like to do makeup for Hollywood? Like, where, or you want to be independent? You want to start your own makeup company? What avenue do you see yourself going down?
Well, I guess I kind of want to talk about the makeup scene in general right now. We have like a division going on between the Instagram makeup artists. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about this. This is good. All right, so start this over because this is cool. This is some cool
so
shit.
There's Instagram makeup artists that have adapted drag queen culture and just like blown it out of fucking proportion. And that's what people see, like our consumers, they're seeing that makeup look, right? So they're just seeing like that bold cut crease, that contour, the highlight. It's just like a full face of makeup, almost to make us look more feminine, because that's what drag makeup does. It's supposed to give a masculine type of, you know what I mean, face look more feminine. And so
yes, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, of course.
And we have people that are in the runway world that are kind of just like saying fuck you to this Instagram makeup, and they're making these crazy like graphic eyeliners, an array of bold hues that just kind of give you like a blue, a pink that has no no femininity to it right now. Like that's what's going on the runway, and I have a lot of access to that because of my field of work. And so I just think it's really interesting that I see on Instagram like lashes and contour and highlight and all that crazy stuff, and on the runway very minimalistic skin with just like crazy like punk rock graphic eyes.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting. I feel like I see I see my world kind of like dividing in a sense where like the artists are just kind of standing up against like the Instagram world, and I just think that's so interesting.
It's amazing to see what Instagram has done for fashion and makeup, right?
So interesting.
And
especially
photography, obviously, duh. But I mean, come on. Like, it's
I
amazing to see what
want
they've
to
done.
answer Crystal's question. Best drugstore foundation.
Oh, nice. That's a very good question.
I guess I'm struggling with that. It depends on your skin type. I've heard a lot of good stuff about the LA Girl foundation and the Infallible Pro. So I have this one coworker that struggles with texture on the skin. She has like a lot of just a lot of texture, and so she says that foundation does the best when it comes to smoothing it out, giving her a nice canvas. So I would definitely recommend it if you have like a normal skin type. As long as you don't have anything too dry. If you have dry skin, let me know. I know all about that. I think like I'm the only one in Hialeah that has dry skin. Being almost albino and all.
The humidity cannot penetrate me, damn it. That's awesome though. You know what? I actually have a question for you. What are some skincare tips that you would give the guys out there? I mean, don't get me wrong. Guys have skin just like women do. It's not that crazy, but it's a little different. Guys may have some rougher skin. On average.
For guys, I feel like drop the body wash on the face. Like if you ever wash your face with body wash that contains a lot of parabens and stuff, like you're screwed. Try not to do that and like use more organic stuff to wash your face. I would say if you are gonna wear makeup, all power to you. We have a huge market right now on YouTube for that. But let me see, for dudes, I have a lot of dudes come in actually at work to cover tattoos and stuff.
Right.
And they're always so nervous about coming. Like they're like the first thing they say, they're like, "Look, I need help. I'm not gay." Like, bitch, do I give a fuck? I don't care. Like
they tell you they're not gay?
Like they have some sort of thing to prove. It's hilarious.
What the hell?
Hair equals trash. Shake my head. Who's that?
Who equals trash?
Oh, I see a lot of comments coming in. Hold on.
That's awesome.
Production girl and special effects. I don't know if that was a question or a statement, Jess, but yeah, I feel you.
Let me actually check the chat out. There's been so much going on. The chat has definitely been lit. So guys, thank you for hanging out tonight. Everybody's doing a great job.
How about foundation for acne-prone skin with rosacea? With rosacea, I feel like a lot of the times it's about what you're consuming, like what you're eating. So I just be careful with what you're eating, watching your sheets, watching a lot of the stuff that you put on your face for sure. But I mean, mostly just like the things that your home life and your lifestyle affects your skin for sure.
Yeah, it's actually pretty true because I've got a couple of friends with rosacea, and it really is just it depends on the moment, or depends on what you're doing, really.
Yeah,
it gets triggered easily, unfortunately, but
super easily. Especially animals. Watch for animals. A lot of people that get triggered by rosacea have like dogs, so it's pretty bad.
Oh, really? Whoa.
How can you live a life without dogs? What do you mean?
Dogs are beautiful. You know what? I've never had a chance to have a dog before. We're talking about dogs on Shut Up, Let's Talk, episode 20. All right, that's happening right now. But I've never had a chance to have a dog before. But they are beautiful, and they were so friendly. And you know what I love the most about dogs? They have an energy that just automatically makes you happy when they're
Yes, they're like little angels. I love them.
I love it. But you know what? I've never owned one, so maybe who knows?
You have a bunch in the back. What are you talking about? I see.
Yeah, there are six Chihuahuas back there lined up on top of my Super Nintendo. This is true. There are 6 dogs.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, and if you guys play your cards right, maybe one of those might end up in a giveaway, right? So you know what? And that's the thing. I'm honestly, because I like to find old school retro stuff, and that's kind of what I want to put in this giveaway. Jade, you grew up in the '90s just like I did. What was and you actually you used to be in a band. You're a singer also.
Yeah.
What type of music did you grow up listening to? I know that me and you talk about Linkin Park quite often.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So I have like this weird, I guess because it's, you're influenced by your parents when you're growing up, right? So
yeah.
My dad's like into like a lot of thrash and punk and like a lot of crazy shit.
No way.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Pops.
Huh?
It's a shout out to Dad. That's dope.
Shout out to Pops. But my mom too. My mom put me on to like a lot of 80s industrial and a lot of really, really good artists. Wow. Putting me in the moment right here, like I can't get it off the top of my head, but everything I like. Depeche Mode. Huh? Shout out to the flag behind me. That's my mom's doing, and so I just kind of became like this hybrid between the both of them. Oh, and a lot of like Eddie Vedder. So
he's great though. Eddie Vedder's dope.
One thing they had in common was like Pearl Jam. So a lot of Eddie Vedder.
That's awesome.
And then my dad liked more hip hop. So I mean anything from like 666 Mafia to Nelly to like some super ratchet shit. Like what is it? Mystical? Shake that.
God. Been so long. What a song. It's funny. One time I was at a bar and I went ahead and played that song on the jukebox and literally everybody's head bobbed at the same time. I said bobbed, but my voice cracked like a little 13-year-old. But yeah, it was a moment. Mystical just happens to do that. Thank you, Pharrell, for those beautiful, beautiful songs. Those beautifully ratchet songs that people played at middle school parties.
Masterpieces. Hold on, somebody's agreeing with Jen. What did Jen say? Should I?
Oh, back it up.
I thought that. turn.
I wanted Alizar to do this with her live doing his makeup. I mean, I would have been down if we did this in person. I couldn't get the microphone situation worked out, so we went ahead and did this over Skype instead. But you know what? I do have big, disgustingly bushy eyebrows. It would have been interesting to see them cleaned up a little bit. I wonder if Jade could help me clean them up for a second.
I got you, man. I was actually kind of sad. I was like, dude, we're gonna Skype this, but what about Alizar's fleek ass makeup that I was gonna do? What do you?
You know what? My eyebrows are kind of like the forest of misery, So I wouldn't mind plowing them down a little bit,
Man.
So I'm with it.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm kind of disappointed right now. Where the hell is your mom? That's like the star of my life.
Oh, my mom, is she home yet? Is she home? I think she's I think she's been out all day. Baka, can you do me a favor? Stagehand Baka, please. Can you please check if Mama Chan is in the household? Because if she is in the household, I will drag her out right now to say hi to everybody. Because she is the loveliest thing. This side
Hold
of
up, I
anything
have
you've
to
ever
give
seen.
a shout out to Giselle White.
No.
Giselle,
All the lights are off. My mom is still out right now.
Thanks so much for being here and joining us. So let me know if you have any questions about anything.
Everybody's incredible.
Steffi Boom.
Everybody's incredible. Thank you so much. You know what? I really do appreciate all the support. We got over 20 shares today, which is awesome, and that's
awesome.
Gonna be we're gonna be looking through the giveaway for that. I'm excited for the next giveaway. I kind of know what it is, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So it's gonna be a good time, guys. So you know what, Jade, what do you think about? And we're gonna talk about Linkin Park for just 2 seconds, okay? 'Cause they were my favorite band growing up. Okay, they were my favorite band growing up. And what do you think about the new album and the fact that Chester, the lead singer, has told everybody that if they prefer the old sound and they said that Linkin Park is sold out lately, they need to punch themselves in the face. Oh no, stab themselves in the face.
Wow, I don't know where to start. I can't lie to you and say that I've checked out the new album, but I mean everything from what was that song? My God, it's like a midnight. Do you know what I'm talking?
Anything Hybrid Theory, anything Meteora, even
Perfect.
Reanimation, I'm in.
I'm in, yeah, but after Reanimation, no.
Oh, well, Meteora was after that, but after Meteora, no. And they did that little thing with what's it called, the Transformer stuff, and I was like, no, can't do it. I can't do it, man.
One of those songs in the Transformers soundtrack was a guilty pleasure, but maybe it's because it was everywhere. You know when like songs are everywhere and they just kind of stick to you in that time of your life. Look at Madeline. Hey, Hybrid Theory, get it, bitch.
We got a link. We got somebody clearly likes new Linkin Park because somebody is spamming angry faces everywhere. I love it. Linkin Park. Chester.
Let me know what you think. Like seriously.
Chester loves you. Chester loves you. Anyway, but you know what? The thing about that, listen, I breezed through that new album. Okay, it's garbage. I'm sorry. It's not good. Garbage. It's no good. It's straight up recycle bin material. No.
Ooh, we're getting booed. We gotta change the topic quick. My God. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, whatever. It's recycle bin. Anyway, listen. You cannot listen to Chester, and you know what? If somebody disagrees, I'm in. Listen, if you cannot tell me you can listen to Chester's new vocals and tell me that is Chester Bennington of Linkin Park. Come on. It's so doctored. His voice is so doctored. It's like right up there with Britney Spears right now.
I have to check it out. Oh my God. Well, you know what happens after so many years of like fucking up your vocal cords.
He did ruin his vocal cords from screaming incorrectly for years. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Well, he had to get surgery and everything for it, So he really actually did ruin his vocals. But he was throwing up blood a lot, or coughing up blood a lot.
Oh, no, I didn't know that. I didn't hear about that. He just stopped, gave up on it.
If you guys are metal screamers.
Yeah, I saw like so many people like in gaming like have Linkin Park in like the backtrack of their fucking YouTube things, and I was like, I'm over this shit already. I'm over Linkin Park.
I got over it after middle school.
Fault. It's not Chester's fault.
How was middle school for you? Because to me, Linkin Park for us, I'm 26. I don't know how old Jade is. Pretty close. Yeah.
I'm 22.
Close enough. And for us growing up, Linkin Park was like, for me, Linkin Park was middle school, man. If you were listening to them, that was like the time to be unnecessarily miserable. You were unnecessarily miserable. Life sucked for no reason. You had parents that were trying to get your ass through school and pay bills for your whack ass to have a room with posters all up in it. But
a funny story kind of with Linkin Park. I remember I think around the time that I had some of their CDs out. That was my shit, apparently. I don't remember that much. So I go to church, right? So
Why didn't you laugh about that?
This is so ridiculous. So,
okay, you listen. That right there is shut up, let's talk right there. Somebody says they go to church and laugh about it.
Yeah, they were just like, oh, you guys need to, like, bring your sins forward. It was like a youth group type vibe, awesome. And they were like, if you have any dirty CDs or anything like that, you need to bring them forward.
Oh, no, Fred Durst.
And so I'm just chilling. I'm seeing all these kids freak out about liking Harry fucking Potter. And I'm just like that, you need to give up liking Harry Potter. Like, what's wrong with y'all? And they're like, no, because, like, you know, that means that you're going to get possessed by the devil. And so I'm just like, what the fuck? Where am I? And so they're just like, oh, that CD. Because I was like, I brought my CD with me to church to kind of show it off. I'm like, yeah, look at my CD. All right? I got that new hybrid theory.
I used to do the same thing. I used to bring my CDs to school for no reason. Didn't even have a CD player.
You just didn't have a CD player. So
I was just like, look at this shit.
I brought that thing along, and I'm just like, yeah, so this is my new CD. And one guy was like, oh, fuck yeah, I like that CD. No, he didn't say fuck yeah. I was like super young. But he was like, oh, wow, I like that CD. And somebody looks at me, and they're like, this is the work of the devil. You need to give that to the person. Like, you know, you got to bring it to the front and then, like, cry about, like, all these sins that you've performed at, like, what, like 8 years old? And so I was like, no, I got to go. Like, this is my CD, so I'm just going to
go. No, I paid money for this. I don't think so. Like, listen, I'll tell you one story.
No way.
I
crack up every time I think about that because they were, like, so extremists. And, I mean,
I don't fucking
no offense to that's Christian or religious or anything like that.
Your
froze.
Your video's freezing up for
Did we freeze?
You're frozen on my side. Am I? Technology, guys. Technology is awesome when it works, isn't it? I love it, don't you? Oh, look. Oh, that's a nice picture, Jade. Oh, look at Jade. At least you got frozen on a really good thing. Every time I get frozen, I look like I'm like half asleep and like I look like a fucking idiot. So you at least you got caught on a good frozen tip right there. So it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna call Jade back right now. Oh, look, I'm advertising for Skype right now. You see that big ass Skype logo on the stream? Jesus. Today's that day, guys. Oh. Hey guys, you're watching me make a Skype call. Isn't this cute? I love it. Oh, pick up, Jade. The show's waiting on you. The show's waiting. The show is waiting. But it's okay. We're all hanging out. Jade doesn't want to, you know, Jade, I think Jade was just kind of like, you know what, fuck it, I'm out. Jade was like, you know what, the show sucks. Wasn't really into it. He's kind of an idiot. You know, might as well, right?
Did we die?
No, we're very much alive. We've been waiting for you, Jade. You're back. We're so happy to see you back. Back in black. Thank you.
I forgot what we were even saying now. So
we were talking about Linkin Park.
Sorry, guys.
No, we were talking about Linkin Park, and we were talking about we were talking about music in general at that time. I mean, yeah, Linkin Park was a big band for me. New metal was a big thing for me at that time. Oh, you froze up again, but luckily you keep getting frozen up on all the good poses. You're like, see, this is the meaning of naturally photogenic. Even when you're fucking up, you can't help but just get the angle. Oh, there you go. You're in. It happens. Maybe somebody, you know what? Somebody clearly just turned Netflix on in your house right now. Somebody's Netflixing in your house, clearly. It could happen. But it's been a good one. You know what?
Around the time, though.
Yeah, but you know what? All right, so I think you're smooth right now. I think you're back. I think you're back for good. So let's bring up. You were talking about music, so your influences. Anyway, we were talking about Linkin Park for a while. Then we talked about I make music. We need to get together and jam out. I know your boyfriend, good friend of mine, Lewis, also a drummer, good guy. Me and him jammed out quite a bit back in the day. That is a good time. And the thing about music to me is like it's one of the best forms of expression out there, you know. And I've done a lot of visual art. I've done a lot of music, and to me, music for me is the most honest way to express myself. Because when I draw, I used to copy a lot. I used to do a lot of portraits and stuff. But now that I make music, it feels so good to just kind of create I don't know. It feels good to actually create something. I'm not just copying an image. I'm actually just kind of speaking. I'm like through melodies and notes. I love that. How do you feel about music? And I know you're a singer, so are you gonna get back into that? I mean,
yeah, music for me. Music for me is like breathing, man. It's so hard for me to like even comprehend people that like don't know anything about music or don't care to listen to it, but or actually are bothered. I don't have a song in my head. I'm just creating in some way, but it's definitely always. I feel like I'm never not listening to anything in my mind, ever. So
Same here.
It's a huge deal.
Music is always stuck in my head, and when it's completely quiet, I feel like I'm literally gonna go fucking nuts. You know, I feel like I'm going to break out.
Yeah, I was shooting today. I had to shoot in the morning, and there was like a split second where I forgot what happened. Like he got on his phone, and the music stopped, and I was like, we need to stop. Like a diva, I'm like, we need to halt the shoot right now, and we gotta like put music on, because like how else do I concentrate on what I'm doing, you know? So.
No, you need a soundtrack for life.
I want to hear what people think about.
Yeah, you need a soundtrack for life. I love that. You know, I can't do anything without
on me. Like, is it?
Oh, you know what?
We have Crystal. I'm sorry.
I said your camera was freezing for a quick second, but I think you're back. You're good again. Oh, you know what?
We have Crystal saying, "What are my favorite bands?" This is a thing when people ask me about music or my favorite bands and or artists. You'd have to get into specifics about genres and subgenres, because I can't just throw out what my favorite bands are. It's so hard, and there's so many that, like, depending on the mood or the occasion. So that's like such a vague question. I want to die when people ask me that, because I don't know where to put myself. Does it ever happen to you, Alizar?
It happens to me all the time, and you know what? My problem is that I don't listen to enough new music. So for me, I'm always stuck with the same bands I listened to for the last 15 years. But you know, but I love Opeth. That's my favorite band. Quick, short answer. But I mean, it really depends on the day and my mood and how I feel. Like, I don't know. I have a different. Everything is different every day for me. I love the unknown. I love the mystery of the unknown next day, and how I'm gonna feel, what I'm gonna deal with. You know, like I didn't expect any of the funny technical difficulties today, but looking back at it all, now that everybody's hanging out in the chat and we're all having a good time and we're in the show right now, I'm so glad all that happened, because you know we're all here anyway. It's a good time. So. And I was tripping and stressing out a little bit, but I kept having to tell myself, like, chill the fuck out, dude. Everybody's hanging out. So I don't know, if you had to pick a favorite band, who would it be? Who would it be?
No, you can't give me just one. I can give you like.
All right, give me a top five. Top five. Top five is generous. Five is, you can put a few people on there. Oh.
Hold on, you're lagging really bad right now. But I'm assuming that you asked me what my favorite bands are, and that's so hard. So I guess we're talking about bands and not like just individual artists, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? That's the funny thing that I was actually about to bring up, is the fact that, you know, a lot of the times nowadays, love it or hate it, there's not even that many bands that are really, I don't know, like there's a lot of independent artists and a lot of people doing their own thing nowadays. I don't see as many bands, like. I don't know. They're still out there, but I like, as far as on the radio or getting the mainstream play, like there's so many single artists rather than bands really getting the spotlight right now.
Well, there's these bands that are coming out now, like Jungle and Tame Impala. I mean, they're not super new, but they're fairly new, and I mean, you can consider them bands, and they're fucking great. I mean, super like almost classic influence, like almost like 70s groove influence.
Ooh, I love that kind of stuff.
That's.
Who is this again? You need to put me on this. Who is this?
Tame Impala, and then there's like a group called Jungle, and it sounds like something you'd listen to when you were like in the 70s, like at the roller disco, like super in your feelings and shit. Really good stuff. You have the Born Stash, you know?
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome. I mean, actually, you know what? You brought up an interesting thing for me on Fridays. You know, on Shut Up, Let's Talk. I'm trying to do Friday streams now where I get to play local music, and you know, do it for an hour. And I think that'd be awesome, because I mean, I would love for people to be able to put their music out to some, you know, on some platform. And I think it'd be so much fun to just for me to learn a lot of new music, because that's my problem. And you mentioned that band, and you said 70s funk groove type of stuff, and that really, you know, it was like a deer sipping in the water, and my ears just pricked up for a second, like, huh? You know, because I love that kind of stuff, and I need new music. Yeah, I need new tunes, but I don't know. So for anybody who makes music on a local level, feel free to submit it to me because I would love to play that on the stream on Friday. So and I was gonna say I need to find new bands. So Jade, you got to send me some new music, man, because I know you and Sinesis and all the good people from the fun little group that we have. You guys all listen to really good music, and I'm always jealous because it's always some really good sounds everywhere. Say it again.
Actually, that's my pride and joy.
What was the last thing you said?
That's my pride and joy.
Laggy poo.
Wow, our connection's pretty terrible right now. But no, that's my pride and joy, putting on people to like cool new music, and I loved just music in general. So, I mean, I love to go to festivals and stuff like that.
You do travel quite a bit. Every time I see you, you're never here. every time I see you on social media, you're never in the neighborhood, man. I'm always like, I have like 3 locations that I visit often, but you're always like traveling, man. It's a cool thing. It's always really rad because I'm always like, man, no matter how much coffee I have, I don't have enough. I don't have the energy that Jade has. I can't. I'm not all around the world like her. Oh man, that's awesome though. I love it. Are you lagging? Were you able to hear
Oh my god, my
what I said?
internet connection right now. So I'll like hear you, and then it'll be really slow and like recorded for like a second, and then it'll be like all at once, and it'll throw everything that you're saying to me at once. It's crazy. What?
Aw. Technology's a funny one, guys. Trust me. It can be.
Oh yeah.
It can have moments. Okay. But yeah, basically what I was saying was I always see you all over the world, and I don't think I'd ever have enough energy to be able to to be able to travel like you do, because you're always somewhere so different. I love it though. But yeah, man, what's the coolest trip you've taken lately? Coolest festival, at least.
I feel like the coolest festival is always Coachella, because there's always something to do in California. You end up eating chicken and waffles, and then you end up, I don't know, like at a freaking
Sounds good to me.
like bar where there's like Korean that like push nails. They don't take off their clothes because there's like some sort of rule against that. California is really dope. New York is
awesome.
really, really cool too. You're like, that sounds intriguing.
All right, man. Yeah.
New York's really
That's awesome, man. I've never even been to Cali or New York. I'm a Miami kid. I mean, I lived in Virginia for a little bit. No, hooray! But
That's hilarious, man. I need to visit Virginia. Like, I need onto the more foresty side of things, because I feel like I'm so quick to jump to like the next city or like the next tropical place, but not so much the city life. I mean, like anything like nice and nature-esque. I'm like, ill bugs, so.
Exactly. I completely agree. And it is
I'm just kidding.
It's funny. I wish the people in Miami were a little easier to deal with, because I do love it here, but some of the people just bug me sometimes. Just some of the attitudes out here. I understand no place is perfect, and you're gonna find assholes under every rock that you look under, But it is a very interesting atmosphere over here. But it is fun, guys. You know what? Jade, it's been a lovely episode. We should probably call it pretty quitzies pretty soon. It's been a great one. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. How do you feel? How do you like doing the podcast deal? What do you think of it?
I love it. We gotta do it again, man. This was a good one. Just next time we'll do it. Like I'll actually
Here.
go to you. We'll do like one of those at the Alizar lair.
I know we should do a little.
So
Exactly. I know nobody wants it to end. Oh, I love you all. Look at everybody reacting in the chat right now. You guys are all the best people in the entire world.
See them. Damn it! I'm like so mad.
I
It's, like,
know.
giving me, like, the lead.
It happens. Yeah. No, it totally happens. I love it.
Thanks for supporting anyway. So we appreciate you guys very much.
Everybody's the best. Everybody's the best. I love it all. And you know what? You guys have made it so much fun for me tonight. And like I said, thank you so much for even watching throughout the delays, throughout the lag, all sorts of funny things. The support is probably the best thing I could ever ask for.
Do the giveaway before we leave, really
Oh
quickly.
yeah, no, definitely. We're definitely getting the giveaway out. So let's go ahead and check these shares. Let me go ahead and refresh the page really quick. We're gonna do the giveaway right now. So everybody, put your hands under your asses so that you don't fly out of your seat. It's gonna be a time. We're gonna do the giveaway. Oh, Noel just shared the video. Oh, yeah, look at you last minute people sharing the video to try to get that Reptar real quick. Exactly. Everybody go ahead and share. Do your thing. Do your thing. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it one more minute. Okay. So if anybody wants to get a share out really quick, just get out of the way before I go ahead and look back at it, because I don't want to leave anybody out. Oh, Lexi, thank you for sharing. Everybody shared. Thank you so much. Jose, Brad, Clutch, Noel. God, everybody's so good. Everybody's so good. Real good. I love everybody. I love everybody. I love them all. And trust me, that's not the 3 beers I've had talking. That's all of it. That's all of it. All right. Is our 1 minute up? It's 11:11 right now, guys. 11:11 is gonna be the giveaway time.
Make a wish. Make a wish.
And you know what, Jade? I'm gonna laugh so hard if it ends up being you, Jade.
I'll fucking be so happy. I'll be like, I promise you it's not fixed, but I'm really happy.
All right, it is officially 11:12. Since I'm such a generous fuck, I'm gonna wait 10 more seconds. You know. So all right, let's go ahead and see.
See these comments? Suck my back off onto some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, bitch. We should have talked about Yu-Gi-Oh. Damn it.
You wish I'd suck your ass? Oh my god, what's happening in the chat right now?
For real.
I love it. That's probably somebody needs to get that on a T-shirt ASAP. You wish I'd suck your ass. I'm gonna wear that to the beach. I'm wearing that to the beach. I'm putting that on a male romper. Damn it. Oh, anyway. All right, so we got 33 shares. I love you all. God damn it, what's wrong with you all? That's amazing. Thank you so much. All right, so let's take a look at them all. I don't even know how I'm gonna view all these. Let's see. Let's take a look at the post. Oh. This is the first time we're doing the giveaway, okay? So so have some patience while we try to figure out the kinks in this process. It's been, and thank you, Jade, for being on the show tonight. Jade, I really want to thank you for being on the show tonight, because it is. Like I said, you're a trooper, man. You've been patient throughout it all. And Jade is so nice. Jade is so nice. I was rushing on the way home, and I sent her a message, and I was like, "Hey, I'm rushing home. I'll be there soon." And Jade was like, "It's all good, man. Be safe, dude." And I'm like, "You know what? That's what matters right there. Those are good people right there." She gives it.
Don't die for sure. Like,
yeah, she's like, "Don't die, dude. I planned a podcast. I already got my makeup on. Don't die tonight, bro. Please." All right, cool.
What a waste of makeup, you know? I'm just kidding.
I love it. All right, so guys, I'm trying to figure out how I can look back at the shares all at one time. It's like cropping off the amount of people that shares. If I have to do it after, I'll do it after. But you know, if you guys already shared the video, so you're all in it anyway. So even if I can't do it before the show, I will still do it right after. So at 36 shares, you guys are freaking incredible. Some of you are cheating because I called the time limit, but whatever, it's okay. I see y'all. All right, I see y'all. We're monitoring in real. All right. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I can work this out. Oh, I just got to do like a Mortal Kombat list right here, and it brings up like this humongous list of people. I love this. All right, you know what? Since Baka is my stagehand today, my very good stagehand, he is actually going to go ahead and roll through this
right, guys,
list.
So we're gonna do this.
Go ahead, Baka. Put your Paul Walker. Please bring yourself.
Don't do this.
Paul, please.
Don't do this.
So there's a big list. You got to close your eyes and scroll up and down for a few times. I'm taking a look. I'm looking. He's not looking. He is scrolling up and down this beautiful list of individuals. You shared the video. Don't land on yourself.
I'm trying not to. I don't want this.
All right. And you can stop whenever you feel like it. Who's it gonna be? I'm gonna close my eyes too. So it's gonna be a complete surprise. Right. You know what? This is Shut Up, Let's Talk right here. Two idiots with their eyes closed, picking through a bunch of names for a Reptar toy. I love it. I love it.
All right, so
you ready?
3, 2,
1.
All right. Who's it on?
Who is it? Where's the mouse? Brad Smith. Brad Smith gets the Reptar toy.
Woo!
Brad Smith is our winner tonight. Brad, you are the wonderful owner of a Reptar toy, and I'm sorry, that's amazing. I can't believe that even happened. That was awesome. Oh, Jade, that was so much fun. I'm sorry, Jade, I had to just sit there and just sit. But I know Jade was anticipating the Reptar too. Brad, thank you so much for being the winner of the first Shut Up Let's Talk giveaway. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and mail that to you.
Brad. Whatever, dude.
Could have been any of y'all. Could have been any of you guys. Brad, you came out on top today, man. So cheers to you, man. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys. It's been an amazing episode. Jade, thank you so much for joining us, guys. If everybody wants to follow Jade, where can they go ahead and see you at?
Anything Jade Antonie. So thank you guys so much. It means a lot, and all your questions are just fucking fantastic. And I'm glad. We gotta do this again. We're
gonna. No, I'm gonna figure out this mic situation. I'm gonna stop using the program I use because they're a bunch of shitheads, and I'm gonna switch over to something else. And it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna be in person. And you know what? I might just get these sons of bitches plucked out, right? Or Jade has better techniques than plucking. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, maybe, you know. I'll
definitely not. It's not trendy to pluck your eyebrows right now in this season.
Yeah, plucking is so like Nev Campbell, right? Yeah. Exactly. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Feel free to follow, if you guys want to follow me, it's at @AlzarChan. If you guys want to follow the show, it's _Shut Up Let's Talk on Twitter. Shut Up Let's Talk everywhere else. Thank you so much to Baka for being my dog behind the camera, behind the mic, helping out tonight.
Cheers to everybody out there.
Thank you for everybody that shared the video tonight, part of the giveaway. Next week's giveaway is going to be another rad little tidbit from the 90s, and I already know what it's going to be. You guys are going to love it. Thank you so much, Jade. Yeah, anyway, thank everybody. I already thanked everybody. Goddamn. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you, everybody.
Love, peace, chicken grease. Be safe. Peace.